Hello everyone, and I'm finally back with a brand new video. And today I have 5 minifigures for part 10 of my Walking Dead minifigures. And today I have Rick Grimes, Daryl Dixon, Negan, the Governor, and Lance Hornsby. And also today is pretty much the day where the final episode of The Walking Dead airs, and decided to just do this video to celebrate. Since today is where the show officially ends, and yeah. So enough being said. Let's get started with these 5 minifigures. Starting off with our first minifigure, which is Rick Grimes, right here. Now, this guy, pretty much, all I did on him was pretty much made him a new jacket. Pretty much, the jacket is made from a piece of folder paper that I pretty much wrapped e-tape around, and I painted the whole thing in brown, and also added some electrical tape or e-tape for the zipper for the jacket, and also added the fur right here is from a Lego cloth piece that I pretty much just painted it in a light tan, and also painted like this like a light brown like line or like strap thing that's on the jacket itself, and also painted the zippers for the pockets right here, and that's pretty much it for the jacket. Now moving on to the legs. All I did pretty much on the legs was I think I repainted the legs, I think. And I also painted like this like tear that's on the pants, which I wanted to add that little detail right here, as you can see, to it. And yeah. And also the other thing I did was I repainted this part of also repainted the blade part of Rick's hatchet, as you can see, right there. And also I think I also painted some and also painted some blood right there, pretty much for the hatchet. Also, one other thing I did on the figure was I pretty much updated the head slightly, pretty much painted him some new wrinkles, and also repainted this part, this right side of the beard, right here. But overall, here's the back, right here, so you can see the back. If this would focus, here's the back, right here, and that's pretty much it for Rick Grimes. Overall, probably my favorite minifigure I ever made. Right here, probably my favorite minifigure I ever made, and yeah. So let's move on to our next minifigure. Alright, so starting off with our second minifigure, which is Daryl Dixon, right here. Now, this figure definitely needed an update. Definitely needed an update. Pretty much all I did on him was I pretty much painted him a new shirt right here, painted like the buttons, the collar, and also painted the skin tone, and also like painted like a little bit of his shirt on the hip piece right here. I also made him a new vest, which the vest is made from a piece of folder paper that I just wrapped electrical tape around it, and I pretty much cut it up to make his vest what it looks like in the show. And then I painted everything else on the vest, and then I covered it in Mod Podge to have that little shine effect to it. And yeah, so that's and here's the front of the vest, right here. You can see a little bit right here. Um, but also I painted the legs in a mixed color of brown and black that I mixed together to make this pants color, and I also painted him some boots for him right here. Now, here's the back of the torso right here, so you can see a better look of the vest, pretty much. Now, I also made him a new wing right here. Pretty much how I made this was by cutting up a piece of electrical tape and then just attach it to the back of the torso. Pretty much in this case, the back of the vest, pretty much, and I just painted up the line work for the vest, and also painted up the little details of the wings, and also painted up his blue wing that Judith made for him back in season 10, and also added a little bit of electrical tape right here for like a little bit of Daryl's old wing that was like chipped off right here that I just added that right here. And yeah, so one last thing about the figure is pretty much the head itself. I pretty much updated the face pretty much slightly. Pretty much painted him a new uh, goatee right here, and also the hair is pretty much entirely sculpted by me. Pretty much as you can see, and also it's removable. Pretty much, and yeah, so nothing really changed for the arms though, and also nothing really changed with his crossbow. But that's pretty much it for Daryl. Really good improvement on this figure, and yeah, so let's move on to our next minifigure. Next minifigure, which is Negan right here. Now, this guy was pretty fun to make, I would say. Pretty much all I did on this figure was pretty much made him a new jacket right here. Pretty much painted like the collars for the jacket, and also painted like some new zippers, and also painted some wrinkles as well, which goes on to the arms right here, as you can see, slightly right there. And also added some electrical tape right here for both the belt, which is on the jacket right here, and also the one on the legs, which I'll show you right here, as you can see, what it looks like right there. Now, I also sculpted him a new red scarf right here, and also repainted his white sleeves right here, as you can see. Now, starting on with the legs right here, I pretty much just painted him some new. Pretty much all I did was just painted some wrinkles on the legs right here for his pants right here. As you can see a little bit of the wrinkles right there. And also I pretty much painted his pretty much painted like his boots right here. And then I covered the rest of it in Mod Podge to have that little shine effect to him. And yeah, pretty much that's it for the legs. Now moving on to his accessory, which is Lucille, the baseball bat right here. Pretty much all I did was just paint like some blood on the bat right here. Pretty much I used the same paint as I said that I used on with Rick that I said earlier. Pretty much as again, this is pretty much the paint that I used for Negan's bat right here, and also Rick's hatchet right here, as you can see. And pretty much that's it for Lucille. Pretty much. Now, the last thing I did on this figure was pretty much gave him a new head, which originally was an angry clone head that I pretty much erased everything except for the eyes. Painted him a new mouth, beard, and some cheekbones, and also some forehead wrinkles, which I think I did a great job replicating Jeffrey D. Morgan's likeness right here. And that's pretty much it for Negan right here. Overall, definitely needed an update. And yeah, so let's move on to our next minifigure. Alright, so moving on to our next minifigure, which is the governor right here. Now, the only things I did on this figure was I pretty much made him a new jacket right here, which pretty much is made from a piece of folder paper that I just wrapped electrical tape around, and I pretty much just painted his pretty much painted like the jacket itself over here, painted like the collar, and also painted the buttons, and also painted him a new belt, and also belt buckle right here, and also painted the legs right here. Pretty much repainted the shoes right here, and also last, I also updated the head pretty much by painting a little bit of some gray on the sides of the head a little bit, and also painted him a new mouth right here. And yeah, so and also I repainted the arms as well, as you can see. And yeah, so that's pretty much it for the governor. And let's move on to our last minifigure. All right, so starting off with our last minifigure, which is Lance Hornsby. Now, the reason why I made this figure was because I actually liked Lance's character in season 11, pretty much, and I thought he was a really great character, and thought he was a great villain, and yeah, so I just wanted to, so that's pretty much the reason why I wanted to make him, and let's get on to the figure itself. Pretty much I painted his pretty much his appearance based on the ending of season 11, episode 16. Pretty much based off his appearance from that episode. Pretty much paint like his vest right here, and also paint like the pencil stripe like lines right here for his vest, and also paint like the buttons right here, and also paint like his green shirt right here, and also paint like the tie right here, and also covered the torso in Mod Podge to keep the torso clean, and also painted some wrinkles on the arms right here, as you can see, and also painted his shoes as well. And also I painted the face right here to resemble pretty much John Hamilton's likeness, pretty much. And I also painted like the mouth, the wrinkles, and also the cheekbones, and also the eyebrows right here. And also painted like the scar that he has right here, pretty much where he got shot in the face by Daryl, as you can see right here. And also, I sculpted his hairpiece pretty much by me, and also it's removable. The same thing that I said with Daryl's hairpiece, and also his accessory is his coin, which I pretty much just it's the piece is pretty much from the Two-Face minifigure that I just pretty much just decided to just give it to Lance pretty much. Even though it's not accurate, but it's good enough. So, yeah. So, that's pretty much it for Lance Hornsby, and yeah. So, that's pretty much it for Lance. Now, let's move on to the outro right now. Alright, so that's pretty much it for the whole showcase, and hope you guys liked it. Pretty much today is a very big day for The Walking Dead, pretty much, and well, the final episode airs tonight, and yeah, it's pretty crazy how it's pretty much the show is ending, like after 12 years, pretty much. But after the show ends, we're gonna be getting some really good. And even though the show is ending, we're gonna be getting some pretty good stuff after the show ends, like the Rick and Michonne show. We get the Negan and Maggie spinoff, and also we got the Daryl Dixon series. And yeah, the future of The Walking Dead looks pretty good. And yeah, so that's gonna be it for the showcase. And yeah, I do have a couple of other Walking Dead characters that I also want to update, like Carol and Mercer, and also Alpha and Beta as well. But that'll be in the future. So yeah. Like the video and subscribe to the channel to see more minifigures like these. And also follow me on Twitter and Instagram. The links to those will be down in the description. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Alright, bye.